T1 season. I've been listed Alvin Carson today. Also, I'm going to be snacking on pizza. So, you know, we're going to jump straight into quali. None of the, what's it called? The Ferraris managed to get in, so we're missing Tackle, unfortunately. However, he should be able to join halfway through the session. We'll wait for him to join. As we're going to wait until the first car, we're going to see the first car coming out of the pit, and who is that going to be? Who's that first car? I'm going to jump on with them. As you see, the Mercedes of Robin going to be on the. He's going to be on the wets. Yeah. I don't know what to say. Fair enough. We definitely know something, but I do not. But Pitch is going to be the first one to get it out and set a lap already on this new Bahrain track. I'm going to jump on board with him while he does complete this lap. Run everybody through how the lap works. This is going to be the shortest lap we've had so far. I think this is going to be short. I think this track is just a tiny bit short of Monaco. So it's going to be a really long race. We're having 100%. I believe it's going to be about 57 laps or so in the main race, so stick around, it's going to be very interesting to say the least. We're going to jump on board the pitch. He's going to be the first one to set his lap time. We're going to see him as he goes past the start finish line. We're going into that turn one, braking at a 100-meter board, going nicely into turn one. Again, a strong exit, perfect to take that corner. As the yellow flag does come out, I'm going to just jump on the pitch, see what he can do here. Going down the main straight. As he goes in, starting sector 2 into deep left-hander, going past two cars who are on their opening lap. However, and he spins out. He loses the car, unfortunately. Pitch loses the car. Oh, that is hard to see. Extremely hard to see, but we're going to jump on with Carmine to see if Carmine can do one better. One thing I'm going to try to get on-screen display. I'm going to get the map up, so it'll help me. On-screen track map, full track map. Hopefully. I know, I still can't see it. That's frustrating. But we're going to jump on Carmine as Unseen the fastest time so far in Renault 5:59.8 with Delic and Pitch coming in behind him. The Williams, is he going in for the pit? No, Williams is going to be finishing it off, seeing what he can get here. Coming in at a what? Oh no, he's starting to tap now. Excuse me. We're going to jump with the Red Bull of Connor. Connor is going to be one of the top runners, one of the first top runners set his lap in the Red Bull. Unfortunately, Connor did not have the best of races last race. Unfortunately, unable to finish it off. Started off well in qualifying, however, unable to do it. We're going to see if he can bounce back this race. Going well around this track. Going into this right-hander at the end of sector 2. Gets a nice strong exit. Starting sector 3, there is going to be Unseen, who is going to be a lead blocker coming in from his out great lap of 59.3, which should be enough to take him through to next qualifying, hopefully for him. And Connor sets the fastest time of 59.0. Well played to him. As his teammate Alpha Eclipse is still going to be on the wets. No, I have nothing to say. I don't know what to say to that. The legend himself, he could do anything. The man that the one that he sets him on 13, as fast as the Ferrari. Fair play. But he's the one currently. He's sitting second, I believe, in the drivers' championships. He's the one that's going to be pushing these Mercedes for that first place in the drivers. So we had a great race last week at Bahrain with him and the two Mercedes pushing each other to the limit. We can jump on Robin, one of those Mercedes, currently leading the constructors. We can see him go a bit deep into that corner, unfortunately, but has a good exit nonetheless. Gets the braking zone perfectly right. Hold is perfect. It looks like a good lap from the start. Most likely just taking care of the tyres a bit because he knows he doesn't need to push us too far in Q1, but great lap so far from him. Going past his back markers who are just going to go for his lap. But that's going to be a really big problem for Eclipse. But he's got wet tyres. Oh, he's had to brake a tiny bit. Not sure if out of Eclipse that was intentional, however, it did not seem like it. But it doesn't matter. Robin still set the second fastest time of the lap of the quali. Only people on track is going to be Drew and Blue World, so we're going to jump on with Drew. As I need to get this map up, my map isn't working for some reason. On screen, full track map, yeah. But it doesn't matter, we're going to have to deal without it. But we're going to see Drew going to let Pitch pass, jump on with Pitch. Pitch is going to be on the flyer. Oh, slows down, Static Reaper goes into Ghost to be disqualified. That must hurt frequently. I think that must have been a disconnect. That is unfortunate. In that Mercedes, you do not expect him going out Q1 and now there's a disqualification. That is going to hurt him, and his TP chapter must not be happy after that. As Pitch goes across the line, setting a... Oh no, oh my god, I thought that was the last lap. No, sorry, he's just gone in. But Robin, meanwhile, as we've gone Pitch, Robin does set the pass lap on an 58.6. Definitely good enough to get into Q2 as Pitch goes wide. Unfortunate. I bet that is his lap invalidated. So we're gonna jump on with Crazy Move, who's gonna. Oh, I believe he's on the slow lap. Okay, that's unfortunate. There's anyone else on their fast lap? Drew's gonna be following behind Pitch. See what he can do here in AlphaTauri. We've seen AlphaTauri start really well so far with Ellis and Drew, especially last race in Bahrain, doing really well as Pitch lets Drew pass. Drew's going to be going down the final straight. I mean final corner. Beg your pardon. Gets a strong exit here. Going to be coming across the line, getting into that DRS zone. 10 minutes left. He's set the fifth fast time. Good enough for 59.5. Good enough for fifth place. Well played to him. As Blue World is going to be going out on his out lap as well. I need to get the map on, but it's not working. If anyone can tell me how to get it up, it's not working for me. That'd be fair enough. It'd help me a lot. Yeah. As Blue World does go a bit wide, I'm pretty sure that does invalidate your time. He looks to carry on, which is a good sign for him. Goes a bit deep into the corner and unfortunately goes four wheels off. That must be an invalidation if the early on button must hurt to be apparent. I stand corrected, it was not invalidated, which is surprising. We're going to jump on one of the racers who have not set a lap yet. Ellis and Easton, previously a T2 driver, has been, due to the absence of Aaron, he is going to be racing in that Alfa Romeo. We're going to see what he can do. Representing T2, Easton was actually winning after one race. He was leading the championship in T2. Instantly got a call up to T1. The man is talented. We're going to see how far he can get in that Alfa Romeo. Obviously not the best car, however. And then all you can do is compete against your teammate, and that his teammate is Saucy. Saucy currently sitting on 102 as Goonin's coming around the last corner. Nice strong exit out there. Let's see what time he gets in over DRS. What was that? I missed that. A 59.5 as Alpha Eclipse says the past type of session. Brilliant for him. Renault's coming in. Good jump on Blue World. Blue World still pushing for that next lap. Nope, he's coming as well. Pitch currently 16 goes straight to 7, gets a sub 1 minute, and that 1 minute time looks to be the breaking point. I feel like if you're going below that 1 minute, you will be safe. And now the only person currently to yet set a lap is Ellis in that AlphaTauri. Like I said, he had a great show last race, coming 6 in that AlphaTauri. Nothing to scoff at. That's a really good performance from him. And it's coming to the end of Sector 2. Really good start from so far. Going a bit wide, but it's fine over the curbs. and seeing Robin retire, obviously Robin is going to be happy with his time in that sub 59. Good time, 100% going to take out Q2. As Ellis comes over the line, he's going to get... Oh, he must have validated that. Ah, that is unfortunate from him. He's still got 7 minutes, so nothing to worry about. We're going to jump on with Saucy. Saucy so far not setting the best time. He is in that danger zone. He is in that 16th place, so he needs to improve, but he goes wide on last corner. I don't think that was his fast lap, to be fair. So, no, is he coming into pit? Yeah, Saucy coming into pit. He's going to jump back on with Ellis. Ellis on that front straight. Going around as Tadpole is joined. Tadpole in that Ferrari only got 7 minutes set time. Oh, this is going to be scary for him if he can get out of Q1. He's going to have probably 1, maybe 2 tries at this, so I'm going to jump on with him when he comes out of the pit, see what he can do. But Ellis, the only other person not set time except from Reaper. Reaper obviously been disqualified, unfortunate, but Ellis has given up on the lap. Ellis clearly unhappy here, going into the pit. He's going to have 1 more try, so there's nothing to worry about. But Stephen Williams currently not having the best season. Obviously, Williams not the best car. However, I'm going to see what he can do if he can get his car out of Q1. Try it. I mean, feature is so. Oh, what? You not hear what I'm saying? That's frustrating. Is it like too loud? I don't know. I guess I'm just have to be allowed then, because I don't know how to sort that out. It's just like a volume thing, I'm guessing it's an in-game thing. I'm sorry about that, because I don't know how to sort that out. Doesn't matter. We're going to jump on with Steve. Steve is going to be on that flying lap. He's currently sitting on 108. Going to be coming down the back straight. We're going to see if he can improve. Coming around that last corner. Let's see what he can do here. Oh, he's just giving up on the lap as well. So that's unfortunate. Tadpole, as I said, coming to the qualifying late so far, which is unfortunate for him. However, in that Ferrari, he is going to have maybe 2 or 3 tries at this lap. Obviously, being a short lap, he has enough time to go in, make a lap, go into pit, and try again. But with 5 minutes, the pressure must be immense. Coming down the main straight, Tadpole getting ready to set his lap, going into that last corner. You need a good exit to get onto that front straight. Good speed into that front straight. Going over the DRS, we're going to jump on board with the entire lap, see what he can do, where he can put his Ferrari. Obviously, his teammates currently sitting in 5th place. Good from his teammate. Unfortunately, Ferraris haven't had the best season so far. They would want to. Obviously, Ferrari not being the best car, underperforming massive this season as he locks up going into turn 4, going onto that main straight now. Main straight, I guess it's like it's a back straight. I have no idea. Just alright. Yeah. Hopefully that does help. Now, as Tadpole is going to be finishing his lap going over that final straight, Tadpole is going to be setting a 59.5. Should be safe going into Q2. But currently the bottom 5 look as Ellis, Steve, Saucy, Blue World, and Carmine is going to be on the brink of elimination. The question is, can he perform to get his car out, as there's been a yellow flag. Who's that been? I have no idea who that was. Blue World on the cusp there, so Saucy. We're going to stay on these two, see if they can improve, and Ellis now on his outlap as well. As Saucy spins off 3 minutes still left. He's going to be able to get another time in, but that cannot help him in that hunt to get out of Q1. Blue World being that last person to get eliminated. He has 4 attempts to make up somewhere. He needs to make up 4 attempts to get out onto that Williams. The Williams of Carmine currently putting a brilliant, the worst car on the grid, pushing himself into Q2 as Blue World is going to be coming around the end of Sector 2. Bro, yeah. Bro, honestly, I understand why it's having such a massive problem with the audio, which is frustrating. Say something else if we're still having a problem. I don't understand why the audio's been a bit massive problem here. I've never had it in the past. Probably put it down a tiny bit more just to make sure. Oh, that is annoying. No. Blue World is going to be on it, coming into the end of Sector 2. There is a yellow flag in Sector 3, which hopefully will not slow him down. Blue World needs to improve as Ellis has pushed Carmine into the bottom 5. Carmine also going to be getting ready to go out. Getting ready to set his last time as Blue World is going to be coming around the last corner. Takes it nicely, getting a really good exit out of here. Can he improve? That's the question. Are we going to see him improve here? Unable to now, and now that is going to be a massive battle for the bottom as Steve is going to be coming to Sector 2 as well. Saucy in the pit, so Saucy is not going to get another lap time out, which is going to be, that must hurt him. Saucy's going to be already out, not enough time to get another lap in. Carmine still pushing here in the Williams. Okay. Yeah, I've worked out, but yeah. Carmine's going to be going down the main straight, seeing if he can get out that bottom 5. Ellis on the cusp there. Carmine unable to improve. I know he's got one more chance. Ellis on the flyer. Goes a bit wide, unable to. That 1 minute barrier, that's what I was saying. That's going to be the cut-off point into Q1. Little Sparks and Quexy Boo's gone in. He clearly feels safe. Ellis got one more chance. Carmine needs to improve. Blue World going on the main straight. This could be his last lap unless he could do another one. Is he going to be able to improve? Carmine 1008, unable to improve. Steve's going to be coming around as well. Ellis has gone in. So it's only Carmine, Blue World and Steve. Ellis is unable to improve. Carmine going round the second to last turn. Carmine retires. So it's the 2 Williams now. We're going to jump on with Steve first. Steve goes round the last corner. He needs to find a 10.5 out of somewhere. He needs to get a 10.5 out of his best lap. Going through the DRS straight. Is he going to be able to improve and push Ellis into it, into the deck? No, he's unable to. And Ellis, I think Ellis just about stays in. Just about stays in. Oh, Ellis, we need to make sure. I don't know if that last one goes through. Ellis, by 2 attempts, stays in, which is an unfortunate showing for the AlphaTauri after what we've seen him do before. So we're going to have the 2 Williams out, a McLaren of Blue World. Obviously, Reaper disqualified, which is unfortunate from him. Someone we expected to be on that podium currently. Going to have to start from the back of grid and see what he can do. And Saucy in that Alfa Romeo. Easton currently is sitting in 8th place. That racer has taken Aaron's spot from T2. Outperforming his team currently. Well played from him. Coming out first race into these Formula 1 cars. It ain't easy swapping between the two. But he's clearly managing to do his best there. I'm going to wait and see who's going to be the first one out. But now looking, there's only 13 people connected. What's happened there? I don't know. Pidge is going to be first one in that racing point out once again. We saw him set the first time last time. Now we're going to see him set another time here, being the first one out on the grid. Obviously, he enjoys that personally. Going to see him going down that turn 2 and around that kink of turn 3 and turn 4 here. We have 3 more people joining him out on track. It looks to be Zelik, Dano, and Unseen. Unseen also known for going out really early, enjoys setting a lap time straight away and then going from there. As Pidge has gone round into sector 2, getting ready to start his lap. It's going to be interesting what he can do, if he can improve. Like, if these drivers are actually like pushing themselves in Q1 or just saving a bit more, because from what I know, that especially some of the top drivers, they can go hard, they can go more, which is good from them. It's going to be a nice battle for Q1 in Q1 for that podium. However, it's still Q2. We're going to concentrate here as Pidge is going to be going down that main straight. Around turn 1 and turn 2, we'll jump on board here. Going down that Hangar straight, we're going to see what he can do. If he can improve in this last time in getting out Q2, that racing point probably 3rd fastest car on the board, so we expect him to be on the grid, so probably expect him to get like a 5th, 6th, hopefully, especially on a track as Bahrain short. It's going to be such a ERS heavy track, especially. Not many places to really regain the ERS. A Pidge getting ready, going down that 2nd to last straight before going into that last corner. This last corner is a make or break, especially in such a track with very little amounts of corners. It's just basically straights at this point. So these H corners going to be vital to take as Pidge crosses the line with 59.7. Obviously, can still improve. We saw Alpha Eclipse get a 59.4 as Zelik slightly improves on thingy, what's his name? On Zelik. Zelik slightly improves. So does Unseen, as Dano's going to be the next one on the track getting ready to set up a lap. We're going to see where Robin is. Robin is... Oh, is that... No, not Robin. Little Sparks. Robin is currently having a glitch, so we're not going to jump on with him. We're going to stick with Dano, see what Dano can do. His teammate currently is sitting in provisional P1 for this qualifying anyway. Obviously, a lot can change, especially going into Q3. Very interesting to see who can get on that grid, like on that 2nd slot now, seeing as one of the Mercedes has DQ'd. Meaning that opens up a space for, I guess, maybe an AlphaTauri, if one of them all race points, so Pidge could be getting possibly a P4 behind the 2 Red Bulls and the Mercedes. Unfortunately, Reaper unable to join us here. I'm not sure what happened there, but as Dan across the line gets a 59.6. Little Sparks, Robin's gonna be starting his next lap. Rage Panda's gonna be the next one to come across the line. Getting aggressive. Aggressive. What am I on about? But Rage Panda Wolf crosses the line here in... Oh no, he's starting lap. Oh, I've just realised we're missing Tadpole. Unless... What's happened here? I can't see Tadpole. I don't know what's happening there. I can't see Tadpole. But yeah. Little Spark sets to 115. Obviously going to be a banker lap. Probably slow down towards the end as Robin's getting ready to start his. As we see the Renault in the background go out. Who was that? Was that Dano? Dano spins out and throws the car back onto the track. That is not good from him. Hopefully he wasn't on a fast lap. He's saying a sub-minute, which is good for him. However, we saw that 59.0 coming through. 3 people now. We're on 2 people on 59. Oh, and Alpha Eclipse on 58.3. I missed that. I'm sorry about that. I didn't see that come through. As Rage Panda is going to be one of the last few people to set a lap here. Goes into 9th in that Ferrari without 1 minute. You cannot be safe without 1 minute. We saw people go out in Q3 because they were above a minute. So yeah. I wonder what's happened to Tadpole. Tadpole was in the lobby a second ago. So I'm going to see if he can get back. As Quexy Boo does go ninth fastest with that 59.9 sub minute, as I said. Is there anyone else on track? Robin is going in on his in lap. Pitch is going on his in lap. Quexy Boo just finished his. I think Ellis is on his out lap, so we can jump on board with Ellis once he gets closer. But Rachel Panda currently being that player, that driver at risk, unless I've got this wrong. Like, what do you get more people get taken out? What's it called? Just what am I? Eliminated, seeing as there's less drivers on the grid. I know that used to be a thing, but is that gonna happen here? I'm not sure. Ellis clutched in that corner massively. Obviously going on his in lap. Same with, is Quexy Boo coming in as well? Or is he going to decide to push for one more? Quexy Boo coming in as well, so no one's on grid now. Goonin is the only driver yet to set a time. Don't know what's happened there. And I'll try to find out for you what's happened to Tadpole. Because I don't know what's happened there. I have no idea what's happened to Tadpole. Alright. I'm trying. Oh, that's how you get. Okay. Thank you. I'm honestly, I am not the smartest when it comes to this, so I appreciate whoever said that. I was gonna see the one of the racing points coming out is going to be Goonin. The only person to not set a time is going to be coming around. Going to see what he can do, which is interesting. We've seen Robin set a time on his medium, so Robin's going to be most likely on the preferred strategy going into this. Same thing with Pitch if he can make it through. Those mediums going to be able to going to be the alternate strategy for this race. Obviously, surprised to see Alpha Eclipse isn't going to be starting on the mediums. I doubt that he's going to go out for another lap. So. Curious to see what he can do starting out on those softs. Both the Red Bulls look to be choosing on the softs. No one really else going for the mediums except Robin in that top 10 so far. Pidge has set a nice time, however, you've got to imagine that time may be broken, especially if people are going to try to push it harder, but push harder. Magoonin going to be ready to start his lap here. Yeah. Being added. Sorry. Yeah. Goonin's going to be coming round middle lap, saying that fastest sector 1. Hopefully it isn't one of the glitches of the game. Bro, it is the glitch where you get like the purple sector. Obviously, when you don't say it, but Goonin going to be coming down into sector 3, another fast sector 2. Like, if this is a fast lap, fair play to him, but I'm not sure currently. He's going to be coming round the last corner. See what he can do here. Yeah, sorry, I missed that. 58.7, obviously missing out on that third sector. He could put, what, PPP? No, he purpled sector 1 and 2, so fair play to him. And now there's only one other person who's currently far out, and that is going to be the Red Bull of Rage Panda Wolf, and Quexy Boo's going to be just starting his out lap. So we're going to jump on with Rage Panda. We'll see what he can do. Obviously, being those in that bottom, getting on that cusp of elimination. Apparently, Tadpole is in lobby, which is weird. I don't know what to say there. It might just be a glitch from me here, that I can't see Tadpole. But don't know what to. But as Rage Pan Wolf coming down the main straight, opening that DRS flap, so to see what he can do. Currently no one behind him. Goonin, who's that behind him? It's one of the race points. As I think there's been a crash. One of the Hasplay drivers. Have they let each other pass, or what's happened there? Oh no, Quexy Boo invalidated. That is unfortunate from him. However, he's still got more than enough time. As Rage Pan Wolf sets the purple middle sector, we saw Goonin set it before, and now he's one-upped him. It looks to be a good lap. We're getting below. He's going to push it for that sub 1 minute. Going across the main straight, he's going to get 7th place in the Ferrari. Fair play to him. Who's that coming across the line now? It's going to be Pidge. Going to start getting ready to start another lap. We're going to jump on with the board with the Hasses, Quexy Boo, and Little Sparks just ahead of him. Little Sparks 115. You can't. That was clearly not his time. Had to give up on his run, unfortunately. But hey, I'm going to see if he can improve here. With 3 minutes 30, he's still got more than enough time to go into the pit afterwards and have another go at this if he does unfortunately mess it up. However, it looks to be going well. He's going into that last corner, loose the car slightly, coming down the main straight. We're going to see if he can get out at the bottom and gets... No, he doesn't. He improves, but only slightly. But Quexy Boo, his teammate, tiny bit ahead, now gone in, dropped into the bottom, unable to improve. So now it's Ellis, Little Sparks, and Quexy Boo in the bottom 3, I guess. Like, looking to elimination unless 10th place joins in them, which I am not sure about. It's unseen on a not unseen. No, Dano's not on the flyer. So we're gonna jump on the Selic. Selic going to be setting another purple sector 1. Yeah, apparently, if anyone's wondering, Reaper did get disqualified for some reason. It was like an in-game bug. However, we can't do anything about it. As Zelic one-ups Pidge going half a tenth quicker, which is going to be vital. Oh, as Quexy Boo's been validated again. Oh, this qualifying's not going well for him. Little Sparks going into the pit, needs to get out almost instantly if he wants to set another lap time. Quexy Boo's just going for it straight away, going one more time. And this is like his 3rd or 4th lap on his tyres. He must be losing time at some point, but we're going to jump on with him because this is where the battle is for those people who get eliminated and don't make it into Q3. If Quexy Boo does make it into Q3, you can't help but think it's going to be a problem with his tyres. And someone's gone out. Zelic's gone wide. Zelic's gone out on turn 3? No, turn 8 or 9. He's gone out and he's crashed out in front of Dano. Hopefully that has slowed Dano down. Dano on the cusp of getting eliminated, and that can't help Zelic at all. Zelic half a second faster than Quexy Boo. However, he is going to be on the cusp of elimination as Dano. Can he improve? Dano's... Unless he's... Oh, I think that might be an outlap for Dano. Honestly, I messed up. Quexy Boo's gone and retired, clearly giving up this. He doesn't see a point of making it into Q3, especially on those used soft tyres, about 4 or 5 laps. And now with Quexy Boo retired, Little Sparks just coming out. It's going to be interesting to see if Little Sparks can improve on his time. We only have 4 people still push for this. Drew's gone into pitch. Drew thinks he's safe. Dano obviously needing to go one more lap there. We see Robin out as well for, which is interesting. I'm going to see if he is trying to, if he is going to jump on to a different tyre compound. He's set his best time with his, set the best time with the medium. It's going to be interesting to see if he is on those softs. I'll jump on in a sec. But Dano going down the main straight. You can see if he can improve. Dano does improve. And now only Ellis and Little Sparks can push you out. Ellis, I'm not sure if this is out. I think that's his final lap, but it doesn't matter. We're going to trouble Little Sparks. Little Sparks, the last person to be in that 1 minute range. Little Sparks going around the last corner. Is he going to make it past the finish line? He should be able to get a lap in. He should be able to get a lap in here. Little Sparks and Ellis, the last 2 on the grid to be able to push Zelic, who has retired, into the bottom 3 or 4. Ellis coming round that second last corner, going into sector 3. He's got great speed currently. into this last corner. We're going to see if he can get a good exit, taking a good line. He taps the curb, unfortunately. However, doesn't seem to lose time. Going down the main straight. Is he going to be able to improve? Ellis does not improve now. It's all to Little Sparks. Little Sparks, the last person on the grid to be able to push Zelik into the bottom and disqualify him, knock him out of Q2. But at this point, Little Sparks, she must be thinking, do you want to set a time on these softs? Do you want to start on the softs? He clearly does, and he's pushed it, setting a personal best in Sector 2. Going round turn 3, going a tiny bit deep. However, doesn't seem to lose much time. Yellow flag in Sector 3. He's coming down the main straight. Does he improve? Yes, he does, but how much? I don't know. He finishes 12th. Little Sparks unable to get out of qualifier Q2. Now he is going to be he is going to be eliminated, which is unfortunate. And yeah, this is what I was talking about. I was saying that with 13 drivers, I think Zelik was going to get knocked out, and yes, he does, because just not enough drivers. And I think that's why Drew came out in the end. I think Drew was a bit scared, seeing as he was on that cusp instead of Zelik. He didn't have that cushion, especially with a 10th and a half off Rage Panda. We're going to see what Drew can do on this track, but it's going to be all eyes on the top 3. We're going to see what they can do. There is no Mercedes in between them, so we're going to be interested to see if that Racing Point can get on the front line. Pidge Goonan looking amazing so far. Goonan slightly Connor slightly behind them with 3 tenths behind. As we're waiting on the lobby to carry on, I don't know what's happening here. Have I been at it again? No, I haven't. Gonna say that if there's another problem, I don't know what to say. Yeah, Ferrari engines just don't seem to be going the best. But almost Q. Apparently someone is still in this out lap, and that's why we're having a long wait. Tadpole, I don't see Tadpole on my screen. Maybe that's where the main problem is happening from, because oh, this worked. I don't know what's happening there. I think it was a problem with Tadpole, because I couldn't see Tadpole. Apparently he was still driving. I couldn't see him on the scoring screens, which is frustrating to say the least. But hey, what can you do? Up there, oh yeah, get these up. I'm going to see who's going to be the first one to come out the pit once again. It's been Pidge so far every time. And see, and yet, as I said that, Pidge decides to come out first once again. He's been setting the fast times. He's going to be setting these banker times and just going straight back into the pit. With such a short track, you can afford to have maybe three, maybe 4 if you were lucky, laps at this by going in and out. Sorry, I'm eating. I haven't had lunch. Yeah. But Pidge going to be coming down the back straight. He's going to be the first one out on track with who's that behind him. It's going to be the Connor and Robin. Going to be fighting that for that pole behind. But we're going to jump on Pidge. As with this yellow flag, who spun out? Is that Robin? Robin spun out. Was there contact between him and Connor? I don't know. Well, I didn't see any contact, but might have just span out with the tyres not being warm enough. I'm just going to jump on with Pidge. Pidge is going to be the Pidge in the racing point. He's going to be the first one to get ready to set his lap. Going to jump on board. He's coming down the main straight. We're going to see what he can do here. Braking nicely, going a tad wide once again. And wide again. What's happened here? Not the best of sector ones, however, obviously did purple. We're going to jump on. Who's that behind him? Oh no, that was Alpha Eclipse. It's part of him. We're going to jump on with Connor, see if Connor can improve. I think Connor did not invalidate. Connor is still going through sector 1, getting a good sector 1, getting 21.9. You'd love to see it. Purple in here. Going at the start of turn 2 with this long left-hander. Gets it perfectly. Looks to be good, shaping up to a good lap for Connor currently. Who in Q2 did not have the best of showings, however, did get through, and that's what matters at the end of the day. And purple sector 2 as well. Robin currently behind him, pitch 103. That is, he's going to have to improve on that time because he's slowed down. However, Connor pushing to see if he can go that provisional pole. He gets provisional pole, but Robin right behind him. We're going to see if Robin can one up him. Robin opening that DRS, getting ready to go. And Robin gets a 58.2. Great lap from him. We'll jump on with Goonin. Goonin, another one of those top runners, currently doing really well in the earlier laps. As Connor, Dano, Drew all set laps. And Goonin comes second, goes 58.8. Unable to improve, but we're going to jump on with the man, the myth, the legend, Alpha Eclipse, the one. He looks to be the one to beat today. He looks so good with one of the Mercedes already starting on the back row. He must be favoured. Alpha Eclipse coming across the finish line and goes second, unable to improve. Oh, that's not what you expected. Gets a 58.2, equaling Robin 58.2, but those half a tenth between the two of them. It's going to be interesting to see if either of them are going to be able to telemetry data. No, sorry. Yeah, if either of them are going to be able to improve, as Robin does, he goes to 58.1. We're going to go switch it to lead. I'm going to see who can there. Unseen, going down. Finishing, being the last one to finish first lap, to go 6th fastest. Unable to push into that second row. But now his teammate, Dano, is going to be next person on the flyers. Locks up into turn 1, which is never good. However, does get a good exit out of turn 2 and 3. Going into turn 4, as we see something happen in sector 2. It looks to be the Mercedes of Robin. What's Robin done? He just seems to be slowing down. I'm not sure, but we're going to jump back on with Dano. Dano, the only person yet on it is still on the flyer. Dano going for 2 laps on these softs. Taking every inch out of them he can. I think Robin's run out of fuel. I think he's in low fuel mode, that's what it is. But Dano going down the back straight. He's 4 tenths down on his best time, which is unfortunate. We're going to see if he decides to throw the lap away or going to push for it. I think he believes no, he's given up on it, and now the only person out on track is going to be Pidge with Unseen coming in, and that is the first round of laps done with Pidge currently invalidating that. Is he going to choose to go for another one? On those 3 lap old softs, I don't see a point. And he does neither. Going in here just to change the tyres and get ready for the second round. I believe Easton went out. I don't know what happened to him because he got into Q2 and then I had problems with seeing. Oh, that's who the second person I couldn't see. It was Easton and Tadpole. I couldn't see the 2 of them. So I don't know what's happened between the 2 of them. Yeah, I don't know what's happened to Easton or Tadpole either. Both made it through, but for some reason I couldn't see them. I'm going to see if there has been a problem with them. But yeah, Drew's going to be the first one out to set another time. Currently 1.5 seconds off Robin. In that, he is going to be the lowest person in this qualifying. However, I'm going to see if he can improve. Starting lap off, we know what Drew could do. We've seen him have really good placements in previous races, but can that race pace translate to qualifying pace? Drew is going to be going on that main straight, finishes sector 1. 2 tenths up already on his best time, so he clearly thinks that he can improve. He's going to be pushing for that third row, if possible. They're 5th, 6th places. He's going to be pushing hard. 37, 38. He is going to be pushing into sector 2, coming round this penultimate corner. Having a strong exit here, going into sector 3. He's gone down 1.9 tenths now, losing a bit of time in sector 2. However, he can still improve here in this last sector. Gets a good exit out of the final turn. We're going to see if he can push into that third row. And comes across the line only 8th, unable to go higher. We're going to jump on with the racing points of Pidge and his teammate Goonin. Goonin looks to getting a toll down the main straight. Oh, great teamwork from the two of them. Goonin getting a great toll as Pidge has used all his ERS. Obviously going to be saving out Goonin. Getting ready to go on a flyer here. Takes that perfectly at the end of sector 1, going onto that main straight, opening DRS. You can see Pidge behind him as he's gone. I think he went behind. I think he's slow by half a tenth. But needs to make up a lot of time as Connor goes third fastest. Connor goes third fastest here currently. But Alpha Eclipse is just coming out. Connor's just gone in. I'm going to jump on Drew. Drew pushing for another lap, 1 tenth up. We're going to jump back on with the racing points in a second. Drew unable to improve. We're going to jump on with the racing points. Gooning now he's providing a tow for his teammate. Goonin unable to improve, and Pidge now set onto his flyer. Great teamwork between the two of them. Pidge going into that turn 1, takes it perfectly, getting a tiny bit of curb, which is unfortunate. Pidge going to see what these racing points can do. They're going to still get another lap in, get enough time. Those racing points are going to be pushing for that second row, hopefully for them, because with one of Mercedes DQ in, that 4th or 3rd place is going to be open for them. Currently the 2 Red Bulls and the Mercedes sitting in pole position. Pidge coming down the back straight. We're going to see if he can improve. He's a 100th up even. That is not good enough to catch his teammates. He needs to make enough time. He needs to make so much more time into this final corner. He is unable to improve, and behind his team he's going to jump on Alpha Eclipse. Alpha Eclipse purple sector 1. He's 1 tenth down now. He's only he's 100th off Robin. Alpha Eclipse coming to penultimate corner, taking it nice and wide. Almost going 4 wheels off. I think that was good. He's lost a bit of time. He's 700th. He needs to make 400th up in this final corner to beat Robin. Taking a nice corner, going in shallow. Is he going to be able to beat him? Oh, he's giving up on the lap. Alpha Eclipse is giving up on the lap. Could that just be set and sailed for? As we see, Rage Panda gone out. Where's that? He's gone around into sector 2 and gone wide. Unfortunate for him. Hopefully it doesn't slow down Dano and his teammate Unseen, who are getting ready to go on their flyers. Dano going well into turn 1, going perfectly, locks up. Unfortunately, we're going to see if Unseen is able to improve. Neither can he. Dano pushing now, going into that sector 2. We're going to see yellow flag in sector 1 and sector 2 as Dano improves by 2 tenths. We're going to see if he can push Rage Panda down a place. He's going to be pushing for that 7th place unless he can improve a bit more. Unseen, he's improved by 200ths. He's not going to be pushing for the person above. He needs to make up 2 tenths, not 200ths. Dano on the back straight, pushing now, giving it all you got, pushing that car to the limit. Dano is up by 2.5 tenths. I think that's good enough to get him in front of the Ferrari of Rage Panda. However, that last corner is going to be vital. Can he get a good drive out of it? Gets good traction and only gets in front of Drew, which is unfortunate. We're going to jump on with a Racing Point. Next one to cross the line on 3-lap old tyres. 4-lap old now, which is interesting. As Alpha Eclipse retires, thinking he clearly can't do better. But now we're going to jump on with Connor. Connor, as pitch goes wide, oh, that is unfortunate. He's not going to be able to beat his teammate. We're going to see if Connor can get onto that first row, pushing his teammate down. Robin sitting nice and strong on P1, currently going out for another lap. We're going to see if he can improve. Connor's only 200ths up, coming less likely and less likely by every turn. Robin must be safe currently. Alpha Eclipse has retired. His main rival, Connor, doesn't seem to be improving. He's going past traffic. Connor is down by 1,000. Not going to be. It doesn't seem like he's going to be able to beat Robin. Robin looks like he's going to be the one to jump on pole as Connor loses the car, unfortunately, at that last corner. You hate to see it, but Unseen also giving up. Pidge going to be pushing for those on those 4-lap old tyres. Going to see if he can be. Gives up as well. Only person out there, Dano, also gives it, and that is going to be pole position for Robin. Robin going to the pits. Oh, just do it like a real man. Don't cross the finish line. Fair play to him. Put up a stunning lap. And that will be it. We're going to have a Mercedes Red Bull front row with a Red Bull Racing Point. Those two Racing Points almost be able to push onto that, both getting that second row. However, Pigeon unable to get a better lap there. Oh my god. Sorry, I took a massive mouthful there. Speeding in pit lane, exceeded track limits. We saw Dano invalidate his time, unfortunately. But it's still going to be starting in that top 10. We're gonna, I believe everybody except maybe Goonin, I want to say, is going to be starting on the softs. It's interesting to see how far they can go. And if there's any strategies, if anyone's going to go for the undercut, overcut, and what's going to happen there. But you know what? The main story of this is Reaper DQing in Q1. Unfortunate for him. He's going to be having to go all through the back of the grid, up. And in the Mercedes, that isn't the easiest thing to do, seeing as the car, it does not follow other cars quite easily. We now literally do have Easton and Tadpole back, hopefully. And session is going to be starting in 10. However, no one's loaded in yet. Oh, God. I hope everybody's able to put their strategies. Oh, no. This can only go bad. As we're getting ready to start. Oh, what am I on about? Bro, I clearly didn't. I was having issues there. I think that might have been me loading. No idea. But we're going to go out onto... yeah, and it's day. That's another problem. It wasn't on official time, however, which is unfortunate, but the show must go on, as they say. The show must go on. Eastern and Tadpole 19th and 20th, which I do not understand why. I must have had a problem with something when they must disconnected Q1 or 2. Afterwards, we weren't able to see them. Easton is not having the best days on his debut in T1. Is Reaper disconnected? I think Reaper's disconnected. Oh, this is shaping up to be a great day for the two Red Bulls, Alpha Eclipse and Connor. With the Mercedes, one disconnected and on the back row, this is a great day for Red Bull to score some much needed points in that Constructors' Championship and catch up to the Mercedes. Wait, I'm going to take one more bite before we start. Honestly, my pizza's cold now. It's a shame. But as the back markers get ready to line up on the starting grid for lap 1 of 57, it's going to be a long race. We're going to have everybody's getting ready to go. Getting ready for the light to start out. Oh, are we having further problems? It says lap 2. That is never promising. Is Reaper back? I'm gonna jump on to see with East's POV. Everybody seems to be connecting. If I jump across the grid, yeah, it seems like everybody seems to be connecting currently, which is scary to say the least. Let's see if we still have pingy issues. Yeah, Tadpole is currently in P20. I don't know what's happened here either. He looks to be disconnected. That does not look fun to be either the two back markers. Easton and Tadpole. Oh, I feel so bad. I feel so bad for them. I don't know what happened. Looks like we're gonna just wait until it does end up working, and yeah, we saw the race strategy. We saw the race strategy there just pop up. We're gonna see probably a soft to mediums. Not that there. That's not what I'm looking for. Yeah, I was gonna jump a position change. Stops now. Yeah, let's jump on tires while we wait. So we're gonna see Robin in first place, going to be starting on those mediums. The only other person going to be starting this. Oh no! Oh shit! I can't swear. Oh. That is frustrating. Hopefully it doesn't start. Yeah, I got kicked. Let's see what happens here. Hopefully they won't start and we can actually catch lights out, which is unfortunate. You know who we have to blame for all of this? We blame Zelik. I need to join back. I need to join off someone's profile who is currently racing. No one's in online. Oh, it's gonna be a problem. I need to get an invite from someone instead because I can't join the lobby. Oh no. Let's see if people I don't have on my there we go. I've got an invite. Hopefully it hasn't started, but oh no, this has been a calamity of a race so far. Hopefully we don't have the same amount of problems in T2 and make sure to spectate, and then we can start. bad part about this all is if they did start, we'd probably miss a couple laps, and yeah, we have, and that is just unfortunate there. That is, what can we do? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Detail position change, we can jump on position change. As Alpha Eclipse did manage to skip Robin off the start with, and Easton now here. Easton has got up 12 places, which is unfortunate. I wasn't able to see that. Gap, there we go. Gap to leader. We're going to go gap to leader. That is probably the best. I'm going to go interval. That's the... Yeah, then we're going to jump on interval from there. Sorry, I'm trying to sort everything out. Position change can go off. That was just for seeing this. But as Unseen does manage to overtake Pidge, Unseen already has... is that Pidge? Yeah. He does have a penalty, which I do not know for what. Which is unfortunate. Why am I not getting telemetry data from above? Everybody seems to have slowed down. Why am I not getting telemetry data? I'm not getting intervals. What if I go to leader? Does that work? Everybody seems slowing down, which is good. I guess decided to wait until everybody gets back. Robin's going to jump into pit. I don't know what's happening here unless it's been a virtual safety car. Please set track on. Yeah, I know. I'm just having, yeah, it's thingy, it's safety car, but I'm unable to. Yeah, it's intervals working now. Only for the top few. I have no idea what's happening. Okay, intervals seem to work and safety car has come out. I've missed that in the first lap. Okay, now if I put it onto interval, it should work. Okay, there we go. Okay. There we go, now it's working. I don't understand why intervals wasn't working earlier, but there we go. I missed the start, which is unfortunate. Got kicked. Saucy's stuck in the train, which is unfortunate for him. He needs to unlap himself, but Explosive Reaper has DNF'd. I think that might have just been connection issues, and now he... yeah. I wonder who the crash was between. We see Ellis in the pit, so I'm guessing Ellis was involved in it. Saucy, I have no idea. Which is a shame because everybody was looking forward to this race and we were having so many problems. But as the back markers are slowly coming back, we see two Williams still catching up. Ellis, yeah, who else yet to catch up here? Carmine, Steve's trying to catch up. Ellis, we still see him. So I believe as soon as they're in, the safety car will go in. Steve playing beautiful music for me. Raid Pancher catching up. Tadpole is disconnected. We're trying to get him back in. Little Sparks in AI currently waiting for the restart. Robin, which is interesting. I missed this before because I got disconnected, obviously. But Robin is currently in 9th. I wonder what's happened there. Like, did he just have a bad start? He decided to pit for the softs. So after starting on pole position on the mediums, he's decided to switch to the softs, which is interesting. And I believe as safety car is not going in, getting one more lap, I think. Yeah, safety car's going to stay out for one more lap, waiting for the Williams and Ellis to catch up. So we're going to jump on board. We're going to see if anyone who has decided to pit actually stops. So we see the bottom 7, I believe, with Quexibu and Robin decided to stop. Obviously, Quexibu... No, sorry. Obviously, Robin's starting on the medium, currently on the softs. Obviously, they're thinking the softs is going to be that stronger tyre. I'm going to jump to see what... where's tyre? It was currently everybody on. We're going to see Steve and Carmine of the Williams on the hard tyres, which is interesting seeing as the hard tyres should, in theory, last 42 laps. So, I mean, they are going to have to pit once more, and you have to think if it's the medium maybe better at that point. Because it's a bold move anyway. If they make these stick out towards the end, fair play, because many people said 42 maybe. They said maybe 48 is just the absolute max you could push for. So it's going to be interesting what the Williams can do. But on those on the hard, it's going to be interesting to do, as Alpha Eclipse is going to be slowing down the pack. Connor, Goonin, Unseen and Pidge making up that top 5 as Alpha Eclipse is getting away to go. Connor trailing behind him. Is Connor going to be able to catch up? No, he is gone in the dusk. He is gone. Goonin catching up. No, neither can able to do. There's a massive gap as Zelic's gone past 2. Zelic's gone past 3. Robin's overtaking one as well. Robin going on the inside of Drew. Is he going to try it? He has. He's got a brilliant overtake onto Drew with that power of the Mercedes coming to fruition. And now, however, Pidge has dropped off from Unseen. That DRS train is going to, obviously not going to be able, he's not going to get the DRS from in front, and that just cannot hurt. That is just going to hurt Pidge, nothing more. Pidge stuck behind, going to jump on board with Tadpole. Tadpole currently making a dive onto his teammate. Brilliant, going on the inside. He fights back. He's going to front. Tadpole going around the outside. Doing a switchback, going on to the inside. Is he able to get going on the straight now? Flying past his teammate Saucy, who's disconnected, going ahead. Robin, we saw Robin overtake Easton there. Tadpole does not go on the inside. Thinks better of a good job back on board with Robin. Robin already making time back. Flying forward, Zelic getting ready for the overtake onto Lewis Parks in that McLaren. Much quicker than the Haas. Gets a brilliant overtake now. And I believe everything has slowed down. Well, no, Tadpole there as well. Tadpole is still fighting his teammate. This can't happen again. This can't happen in real Formula 1 and just copy it in Bahrain. We can't have it again where the two Ferraris crash. I'm going to stick on board with him for a bit until we need to jump onto Robin. Robin's getting aggressive, chasing Pidge down in that racing point. Right on his car now. He's right behind. He needs to get past his back, not even back markers, but he needs to get past the green as soon as possible. So he is so far behind. However, with a tyre, I think his tyre is like 3 laps younger, 4 maybe. These are going to be easy moves, and just staying in the DRS train, DRS of Unseen, he is going to get past that easily. But as Tadpole is going to have another go on his teammate here. Looks to be getting a good aggressive. We see Carmine overtake his teammate as well. Tadpole just a tad too far back, unable to do it. Just deciding better of it, not going for a dive bomb. We see a lot of that in T2, and honestly, it is too dangerous. Tadpole is still on the back of his teammate. Breaks early. It's a nice DRS train as he loses the car, so does Rage. But now, great exit and great traction from Tadpole. Now we're going to be catching up the two Hasses in front. We're going to jump back on board with Robin. Robin on the back of Unseen. Just the Mercedes power is ridiculous. You're just chasing down that Renault with ease within a lap. He's already caught up by 6/10. No other car can do this. Red Bull, yes, it is strong. It is really aerodynamic, but that's what Red Bulls are known for. As Robin gets past quite easily, Unseen decide not to battle it. I'm going to see detail penalties. Yeah, we're going to jump penalties. Robin, Goonin both have 5 seconds. Oh, Robin is not in a good position right now. Behind both Red Bulls with the racing point and the 5 second. This looks to be heading for a win as Goonin goes into the wall, and that is a retirement. Is that going to be a yellow flag? Is that going to be a yellow flag? As Robin just overtakes Unseen again. And the yellow flag has come out. Is this going to be a virtual safety car or a real safety car? As we've seen multiple crashes come through as well. Steve has gone out. Followed by Blue World. What is happening? And we see one of the racing points as they go past here. We've seen one of the... Oh, it's a McLaren. It's a McLaren. I thought it was a racing point. In the wall as 3 people in the space of 5 seconds just binned it. And I believe that is going to be a safety car coming out, as that is a lot of, that is absolutely a lot of thingies going on. What am I talking about? Thingies? Yeah, thingies going on. Oh, I call that. That is going to be unfortunate if that is a penalty for pitch or Unseen. As we're going to have multiple people jumping into the pit now. As Quexy stays out, Quexy in provisional P2. On the medium tyres, he's in a good position. Alpha Eclipse didn't stay out onto those softs. Those softs are going to last that tad bit longer with all these, with these 2 safety cars currently as Easton comes back out. Easton doesn't lose any positions, which is really interesting. I think he came in 6th and come out 7th. Like, you'll take that. It's basically a free stop at that point. I wonder if anyone has saw actually what happened there. We're definitely going to get Insta clips after this. But hey, that's what the race is about. Where's Saucy on the grid? Is Saucy stuck in the train as well? Yes, Saucy is stuck in the train. He's been lapped. Quexy in 2nd. This must be... Alpha Eclipse is pitted now. He must have missed a pit window earlier. And now Quexy in the Haas. Benjamin Quexy has taken the lead of the race as Alpha Eclipse has gone into the pit. A lap later than everybody else. And now that the grid has caught up, I'm going to see, it's been interesting if Alpha Eclipse, where does he come out? Having a long pit there. 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th. Looks 14th, where's Unseen? Unseen not going to go into pit as well. So, Alpha Eclipse, that just did not play well. Did he go onto the mediums, I'm guessing? Is Alpha Eclipse? No, he's gone back onto another softs. I wonder what's happened there. As Saucy's going to be unlapping himself. It's interesting to see what happened. Oh, Saucy. Saucy retires. He's been disqualified. But I wonder, as Unseen's got a penalty. What's Unseen got a penalty for? Oh, that must have been an instance from earlier when Pidge hit Unseen. Someone on the stream, if they do want to clip that, they can just put that into instant clips. Oh, it's going to get a warning for that, isn't he? But yeah. Saucy got DQ'd. I am not sure for what. Oh, it was safety car problems. That is. But yeah. Unseen getting ready to unlap himself as well. There's going to be another lap of, sorry, not lap himself, catch up to the grid. There's going to be another lap of safety car as Quexy leads his 3rd lap of the race. Is that his 3rd? I believe it is. Quexy having a race of his life. As I say that, he goes into the 50-meter board. I think he's getting a nosebleed being this high up the this high up the grid. We don't normally see a Haas. Look at this. Yeah, look at it. Yeah, Quexy Panda, Dano. So we've got a Haas, Ferrari, Renault, AlphaTauri, Williams, and the Racing Point, and Alfa Romeo. There we go. Top 6. What is this? What is this grid? We have Robin just behind them in 7th, Conrad in the Red Bull in 11th and 14th, where Alpha Eclipse Unseen has caught up to the grid, meaning we are going to have safety car in this lap. We see Quexy already slowing down the pack. Quexy Boo is basically going to be a sitting duck at this point. Been so slow down the main straight in this Haas. Oh my god, I've been talking, I had myself on mute on accident. But yeah, that was brilliant. That is unfortunate, but we've seen Quexy Boo and Robin crash. I wonder who was at fault of that. I missed it, unfortunately. However, we're definitely going to incident clips to the course. And yes, another safety car has come out. We're already having arguments in the chat mid-race, which is thingy, but safety car has come out for the third time already in 16 laps. If T2 is anything like this, we're going to have a long day. As Easton from dead last, did he start last or second last? Either way, ninth, back on the grid. Oh my god, back row of the grid. He is now in third. What a climb! And then we've got a Renault of Dano, Ferrari. Oh bro, once again I've won. Bloody no. Alfa Romeo, honestly, I'm so tired. Alfa Romeo, AlphaTauri, McLaren, Alpha Tauri again of Drew sitting in comfortably in 6th place. We have the two AlphaTauris currently having another brilliant performance, sitting in 4th and 4th and 6th respectively. The Red Bulls down in 9th and 10th. Obviously, Alpha Eclipse, unfortunate on the timing of the pit, went in a bit late. But this looks to be playing perfectly into the hands of him. We're going to jump on to penalties. See, where's penalties? Sorry, there we go. We're going to jump on penalties. Robin is currently 7 and 3 second. Pitch is on a 10 second. Oh, that is not good for him. These safety cars just can't be good for him at this point. But we're going to jump on perspective to the safety car is going this lap, so Dano is going to be holding up the grid. He's most likely going to keep his P1 here, seeing there's a Ferrari and Alfa Romeo behind him, so I don't suspect he's going to lose it. However, slowing down the grid, getting ready to go off, and Dano is gone with a good start, and Easton getting right on the back of the Ferrari. The Ferrari-powered engine cars going one against the other. Goes wide. He's going to the sides, going the right way. Someone goes into the grass. He goes round the outside. He'll be able to keep the. Is he able to keep the race line? Yes, he will. Overtakes Panda as Ellis losing pace to Zelik. Zelik on the inside, fighting back. Ellis losing position from behind. Zelik. Oh my God, what's happening to these camera angles? Ellis losing position to McLaren. McLaren just so much stronger in that straight line speed. As Tadpole gets overtaken by Unseen, and Connor in the fight to himself. Tadpole fighting back here, overtakes him. Unseen just fighting back, going on the inside. Is he able to get this position? No, back as Tadpole goes wide, as Unseen goes into the back of him. They come together. Oh, that is unfortunate. Alpha Eclipse flies up to 7th place. Got Ellis and Pigeon in front of him. This Red Bull is not going to stay behind for longer as Pigeon goes on outside. Ellis is lagging a bit, but drops behind, and the Red Bull overtakes him now, going back down the straight. That racing point just has so much power, just getting away from the Red Bull of Alpha Eclipse. Not something you expect, but Ellis fighting this back, but decides to seize it to Alpha Eclipse, knowing that car is so much quicker. As the Red Bull of Connor goes onto the inside, fighting Robin. Robin in 9th. Ooh, coming close, almost touching there. Getting a good exit out the corner. As Pigeon's getting ready to overtake himself. Getting ready onto the Ferrari. The Ferrari getting a nosebleed that is so high up the podium, up the grid. Vettel would be happy and extravagant to see this, because there was only one race where he finished top 3. But hey, let's not. I'm not going to show my Ferraris, because this season was an upset, and I don't want to relive it. As they come together and touch, and that is the Ferrari. Vettel, Panda gone. Panda is touched the wall. Pidge. Has he got, how much damage has he got? Looks his front wing is gone. His tyre somehow stays alive, and that is going to be another safety car, I presume. With Panda on, as Tadpole's gone out as well here. Well, Tadpole and Unseen must have made contact, but is there not going to be, does it seem to be, is it VSR, virtual safety car, as Easton's gone on to the inside? Okay, I'm going to miss that, but surprised as the car was stuck on the track. Easton gets a nice overtake onto Zelik in that Alfa Romeo. Easton loving life right now from the back row of the grid. I said it once and I'll say it again. He is now in the front row. He's overtaken 17 or 18 people. What a drive from him, as Connor's overtaken his AlphaTauri sister car, I guess you could call it, up to 6 now. 4th, 5th and 6th for the front 3, who are favourites for this race currently. We're going to take penalties off. I didn't mean for that to be on, but we see Robin sitting on 3 penalties. Oh no, that cannot be good. Unseen currently on 3 as well, not having the best of race, not even having best races, not having the most fun races. But as I said, Easton 17 places up as he's getting ready to get overtaken by Zelik. Zelik getting ready to go on the inside. They're going east. Zelik has used all his ERS to make this overtake happen. Getting ready for it. He's just gone past him. Easton's fighting back, cuts the corner tiny, but they touch, and Easton lost 2 positions, gone wide, gone into the cars, lost 3 as Alpha Eclipse has overtaken him as well. And Easton, from such a good start, has lost it, and now Alpha Eclipse is going to make Zelik for breakfast. Zelik has no ERS left, lower than 20%. That's hence the red flashing light, using it all. Zelik flying up the grid, with Dano up there as well. Alpha Eclipse wide on his tail as we see Zelik go wide and tap the sand. He must have lost so much time there. As Robin is getting ready to overtake Easton in that Mercedes, just a superior car. That Ferrari power is just not strong enough for the Mercedes engine, that Mercedes Honda engine. As Red Bull is just flying up the grid, Alpha Eclipse and Robin both fell to the back, and Alpha Eclipse got 2 in 1 straight. Just the power, as Zelik is getting ready to fight back onto the Renault, who's going onto the inside. As the Renault just sees his position, or doesn't want to fight it, because Zelik has been a problem in the past and doesn't want to lose a front wing today. Woo! And Robin is onto the back of this DRS train himself. Oh my god, my throat hurts. And not for the reason you think. As Dano has locked up, and they came contact. Renault had such a poor exit out of the corner and losing it in that corner as well. Robin using all his ERS as well. Oh, that lock up a bit early. Dano, the pressure seems to be getting to him. Robin just flying up the grid now as Alpha Eclipse is leaving Zelik behind. Ready out his DRS. Robin if he is going to catch Alpha Eclipse in this race and he's planning on win this, he needs to get this move on Zelic done as soon as possible. Zelic's just a sitting duck there with no ERS on board. Zelic gets overtaken. Is Zelic going to decide to fight this? No, just sees the position. Robin also, hence that red flashing light, using most of his ERS, and this is going to be a problem now. With most of his ERS gone, he's going to be chasing Alpha Eclipse already, 1.7 seconds behind. We're going to jump here, back in with him, see what he could do. As Quexy Boo's getting ready to make an overtake here on his teammate Little Sparks. These two have been inseparable the entire time. Back to back on the grid, and now back to back on the race. They seem to be together this entire bloody race. They're joined at the hip. The two Hasses seem to be joined to the hip, that's what it is. As Easton's getting ready to make another overtake, or Connor's, sorry, getting ready to overtake him. Connor going onto the inside of the corner, that Red Bull just unable, how? That Red Bull power just isn't strong enough, but however, with this DRS, he's going to be able to get it. Easton fighting back, staying as high as possible in that Alfa Romeo, just getting eaten up. He has DRS to defend of his own. He's got DRS from Dano as the Red Bull is on his back. The Red Bull pulls wide. Connor is using all his ERS here, goes deep into the corner, just about keeps it alive. Easton looks to be fighting back here, gets a better exit out of turn 2 into turn 3 and into turn 4. The slow right hand dog. Easton unable to fight back from that Alfa Romeo, but now he's got 2 seconds behind to Drew in that AlphaTauri. He's going to hold his position for quite a while. We're going to jump on board with Connor. Connor flying up the grid in that Red Bull. As Ellis overtaken Ellis in the 5 Little Sparks. I've missed that. Ellis going wide a bit, going massively wide, losing the position. It's Quexy Boo right behind us watching this fight. Quexy Boo, is he going to be able to pounce onto Ellis as well? Ellis not having the base races. Oh, Quexy Boo goes a tiny bit wide, so does Ellis. Quexy Boo getting a much better exit out of the corner. Ellis is chasing Little Sparks in the Haas down. The AlphaTauri slightly stronger on this track, looks a bit. As Quexy Boo just cuts the corner. Oh, having a bad exit as well. Ellis with the DRS open. Little Sparks, is he going to fight this back? Ellis getting ready to go down the inside, going to the outside. Little Sparks defends it. Little Sparks, is he going to go down the side? No, just hold, sees position. Quexy Boo drop behind them now. Ellis going a tiny bit wide, losing the car slightly, however, managing to hold position. Well played Tim, as Connor is getting ready to overtake Renault. If it's not this lap, it's going to be next. He's right on his tail with Easton just getting pulled along by these two cars. We see Easton just sitting behind them, keeping up with a Renault and Red Bull. This man prefers West, not East, if that is his Discord name, but give this man a better role. Like, he's come from T2 into T1 and holding his own, keeping up with the Red Bull and the Renault of Connor and Dano respectively. Doing massive works as Dano locks up into corner 1. Corner 1 into the final corner. Oh my god, the waffle was real. Connor going down, showing his power, however, just not able to catch the Renault. Renault obviously using a lot of his ERS. Is Connor going to go dive? Probably decides to dive on it. Renault get on the switchback, goes a tiny bit wide, unable to hold it, and Connor gets a brilliant overtake there and just looks to leave the Renault driver behind as Easton just watching this all unfold, getting brilliant exit out of the corner and seems to take over Renault as well. Is he going to lose 2 position in 7 corners? 7? More like 4. But Renault tries to fight back as Connor has no more has very little ERS on right now. I'm going to jump on and see what he has. Let's get telemetry data up, and as I said, he's got 8% of ERS. It's going to be really hard for the Renault, who is currently sitting on 48. It's going to be a great fight back with just Eastern holding this, but that Red Bull power just seems a tiny bit too strong. Whew. I'm going to jump further back where Quexy Boo and his teammate of the Hash is still joined to the hip as ever. 1 hour and a half into this overall session. We're going to run down the grid. Alpha Eclipse has pulled away 3.5 seconds in front of Robin in the Mercedes, then Zelic out of nowhere in the McLaren in 3rd place. Who expected that? Connor chasing him down in the other Red Bull, overtaking Dano in 5th place in the Renault. Then Easton, this man deserves an on board as he's about to looks to overtake the Renault. Oh, just the Alfa Romeo just doesn't have enough power. But Easton, loving life right now in 6th The two AlphaTauris of Drew and Ellis, 7th, 8th. Little Sparks, the two Hasses bringing up the final point scoring position. And the Carmine, I haven't said much about him yet in this race. We're currently sitting 11th in the Williams. Tadpole in 12th. As Unseen has DNF'd. Where was that? Oh no, as I was scrolling down the grid, he has DNF'd. It looks like he has retired in the pit currently, which is unfortunate. But now 13 drivers left. We started with 20. We saw Saucy get disqualified, unfortunately, behind a safety car. Then Explosive Reaper I think he was having internet issues, got DNF'd. Followed by Steve. Steve crashed out with Blue World and Goonin all in the same lap. I managed to miss it because all three of them went off at different corners, which is unfortunate. Rage Panda Wolf turned and went out right here where we see Alpha Male just coming around this penultimate corner. We saw him collide with Pidge. Pidge sitting in 13th, and Unseen just retired in the pit as Easton is still chasing Dano in his Alfa Romeo. Fair play to him. Oh my god. Oh, my throat needs a break. I'm taking a bite off my pizza. I need it. Okay, I'm back. Some been saying bumper cars. With the amount of crashes we've had today, it is very highly possible that today they tried to do a rendition of the bumper cars, but hey, we move on. Connor getting ready to overtake Zelig, looking ahead. What? Oh, they've slightly tapped Zelig in the back. Hopefully he has not hurt his wing. But Connor on those mediums just going to have a lot more pace. Zelig has been on these softs for quite a while now. Let's jump onto it. They're same amount of laps old, these two tyres between them. So always expect Connor to get better there. But now we sit here, we'll look at this, and we're going to see. We expect another pit from the two front runners. Definitely we're going to see Alpha Clips probably go onto the mediums in about 10 lap time, I assume. Robin as well on those mediums. It's going to be a tall order to hold off for another 27 laps, so he's most likely going to pit as well. Most likely going to see pits all over the track. The one person I think who is in a really good position currently is Pidge, as he goes to overtake Tadpole. Pidge just on those 9 lap old hard tyres. Those tyres can easily do 35 laps, and I mean easily without like falling off. So we're gonna see what he can do coming towards the end. And also Quexibu in that Haas on those 13 lap old tyres. As we've seen Zelig and Alpha Eclipse both pit. I've missed that, I am sorry. Zelig is going to come in now out in 9th. Alpha Eclipse has come out in 5th. Just going round the final corner there. We're going to jump on Zelig. Zelig is going to have a massive... sorry, not Zelig. Quexibu here. Quexibu is going to be in between the fight. Lil Sparks, his teammate Lil Sparks and Ellis. Ellis fights him back for dear life. This is a brilliant fight. Ellis fighting for his life. Lil Sparks on the inside using all his ERS. We can see him there going outside. Ellis looking to go back on the inside, but he's decided not to fight this. I'm going to jump on with Ellis and Quexibu. Quexibu getting ready to take him from the inside. Going on the switch back onto the other side. Ellis going a tiny bit wide. Does that leave a door open for Quexibu? He's got much closer than he has in previous laps, and he takes stops off. Chasing Ellis from behind. And the three of these drivers, Little Sparks, Ellis and Quexibu, just been together the entire race. They're just very, very interesting to see they're released. As Ellis has gone to pit, clearly his tyres cannot be holding on anymore. Going to be interesting to see where he comes out. Zelig already pitted himself. Little Sparks and now Quexibu going to have a lot of fresh air in front of them. Alpha Eclipse chasing down the AlphaTauri sister team of Drew. Drew 1.3 seconds behind Easton, who is back once again in podium places, running so high up, especially for an Alfa Romeo. Big applause to this man who started on the back row. He started on the back row and just working wonders now. Well, apologise, my throat is really starting to hurt now. As Alpha Eclipse are starting to chase Drew. Drew also catching up to Easton. Easton now looks, his tyres seem to be dropping off, as we see his lap times have fallen off, and he does decide to go pit himself. Now Robin is going to be sitting in first, however with him still yet to pit, it's going to be interesting to see when he does decide to come off those mediums. It's been on there for quite a while, I believe about 20 laps, as Crazy Boots just looking on the inside of his teammate, just decides better of it. Don't want two teammates fighting, as Selick has overtaken Easton. Easton comes out behind Dano. Is Pitch going to be able to catch up to him as well? No, he is not. So Easton comes out in 9th. What a position hold for that Alfa Romeo, as just working wonders. And now Connor is going to be in that 2nd place. You can see him. We're going to jump on board with him. He's going to be chasing down Robin. Both on the mediums by the looks of it. Yes, both. We're going to jump on and see who's on what tyres now that the pit windows have happened. We're going to have Little Sparks and Quexy Boo, the two Hasses on hards. Ellis and Pidge on hards. Ellis going onto the hards now, which is very interesting to see. I wonder if that was a mistake, because with 22 laps, the mediums can hold on much better, and Alpha Eclipse just passes Drew on those brand new set of medium tyres, which are most likely going to last him to the end. Robin and his teammate still yet to pit for another set, most likely going to be onto stuff, so we're going to watch out for them being super quick towards the end of the race. And Quexy Blue and Little Sparks, just nothing between them once again. Sorry for that. Yeah, once again, Little Sparks and Quexy Boo just fighting one another in those hazards. Just, you need to think at one point, are they going to hit each other? Because running this close to your teammate is never good, but Tadpole on those newer tyres is going to take that off. Going to be chasing down Pidge here. Pidge, so far, you can definitely be under investigation for his crash with Rage Panda Wolf. In that Ferrari, we saw them on that penultimate corner just tap each other, and Squid's tyres seemed to be loose, and then we saw him just slightly slide out there through the back. But yeah, he's definitely going to be under investigation. Same thing as Robin. Robin, I've been told that him and Quexy Boo, Ben, that's when Quexy Boo was running in first place. That's what happened there. We saw Robin spin out, and Robin was also going to be under investigation there. Unfortunately, I was not able to catch it on the stream. But Tadpole's getting ready to attack down on Pidge in that superior Alfa Romeo Racing Point. Just much better engine and car in general than the Ferrari. Ferrari probably one of the weak, definitely a lower mid-pack car this year. Unable to catch him yet, but so far very eventful race. We've seen 3 separate safety cars come out. One for I believe it was, I need to get this right. Okay, there was one for the green and blue crash, and there was the one for the oh my god, I don't think there was even a crash. I don't think anyone went out. It's quite interesting to see why the safety car went out for when I think it was one of the Williams made contact and stayed on track. And carried on going, but there wasn't a safety car for when Rage Panda Wolf retired on track because of his crash. But what can you do? Games being consistent, but hey, nothing's bad's come out of it yet. With 20 laps to go, probably about at least another 25 minutes, and these drivers must be getting to the point of fatigue. Cramps coming up in people's feet. It's serious, it's serious as people want to laugh, but Zelik chasing down Quexibu already. Zelik on those brand new sets of mediums, pitting about 3 or 4 laps ago, already flying up from 9th position to 7th and looking to overtake the two Hassans who were running in 5th and 6th respectively as Quexibu overtakes his teammate Little Sparks. Little Sparks must be running low on his tyres now. Haven't been out on those mediums for about now 26, and Zelik sends it on the inside. Zelik, what are you doing? Dangerous, as there we see front wing on the track. Little Sparks just sees position, but Zelik just sending it down the inside, not giving 2 Fs to the world. Zelik just flying up this grid in his McLaren, and seeing the cars in front of him, we see the Quexibu in the Haas, we see Drew in the AlphaTauri. Zelik has a really good position to finish on the 2nd row in this race, unless he cannot catch Alpha Eclipse, but hey, that's a tall order, and Alpha Eclipse is a bloody legend, as Easton has joined the party as well. Easton on the softs. How old is his softs? Because his softs might not run to the end. Tyres, 23 laps, that is pushing it, but I believe he will do it, and that was a great race from Easton, as Easton and Little Sparks make contact. Little Sparks goes a bit wide, as Zelik goes on the inside of Quexibu. Quexibu just gives up position and realises there's no point fighting someone who is on fresher tyres. Easton also getting to overtake through, and now Easton, Zelik and Dano just behind, flying up the grid now on those newer tyres. Little Sparks, Quexibu must be thinking to pit soon, as Easton just taking it down the front straight here, getting ready to overtake, going round the outside, flying past Easton, now chasing Zelik. Zelik and Easton have had such a great battle so far, and now Easton and Zelik are back together once again, with Dano just behind them chasing Quexibu. Oh, just goes a bit wide. I believe that would be a warning. Need to cut down on it. Easton chasing Zelik. Now with DRS, you expect him to catch up here. However, obviously being in the worst being in the worst car, the Alfa Romeo, the Ferrari power isn't as strong. But with Zelik using all his DRS, hence the red flashing light coming up. Is Zelik going to decide to fight back? He's not going to fight back. He's not going on down on the inside. Zelik just decides to give this up. And Easton go flying up as Dano overtakes as well. Now the 3 of them, Easton, Zelik, Dano, already overtaken 3 people on these brand new sets of tyres. And you need to think that the 2 Hasses must be coming in soon. But Zelik, is he looking to overtake once again? Let's jump on telemetry data, see what he's got. He's got no ERS compared to Easton. Easton's got 14. Oh, Easton is flying up this grid, chasing Drew now. But with 12 seconds, you can't expect him to get him anytime soon. Alpha Eclipse, you can see him slowly in 3rd place, getting us now quarter second into his teammate now in the last 3 laps. Obviously catching there slowly, but yeah, Easton and Zelik, after their moves, they have, and alongside the Renault of Dano, they all have low ERS, and now you expect them to slow down a bit. What's it called? Just hold off a bit. Start fueling up on that ERS and save it towards the end, because hey, 17 laps to go and you need to get ERS. And Little Sparks fights back on his teammate. We've seen this happen in all race. Little Sparks and Quexibu just going at each other. Surprisingly, neither of them are touched, which is impressive to say the least. But the main story of today is Easton coming from T2 and already within a lap has got Zelik already second behind him. But yes, coming from T2, replacing Connor, who Connor wasn't able to drive today. Connor unable, Aaron wasn't able to drive today, beg your pardon. Connor has just gone into pit. Sorry, I'm going to pit and I messed up my names. But Connor's just gone into the pit. Aaron was unable to drive today, and Zelik, Easton has decided to replace him in this race today, and just doing a brilliant showing in the Alfa Romeo. Whew. Okay. We're going to jump on with Quexibu and Little Sparks fighting once again, as Drew's pitted as well. It's going to be interesting where Drew comes out. We saw Connor come out in 4th. Drew looks to be coming out. It's going to be putting out behind the 2 Hasses. Going to have a nice clean air for him, which is going to be very good. You can go onto these softs. 17 laps on these softs to the end is very, very easy. We expect the softs to do at least 22, 23 laps before falling off to an unsustainable point. But yeah. We're going to jump on back with Dano. Dano chasing Zelic. Zelic seems to have lost his speed from when he was chasing up the grid. Like, just dropping off slightly now. We've seen Easton pull away 1.5 seconds, as Tadpole has also got to overtake onto Pidge. Pidge on those hard tyres himself. Is Tadpole on them? No, Tadpole's on fresher medium, so we expect Tadpole to fly up. With Drew just in front, it's going to be very interesting to see towards the end as Dano's going flying down the inside of Zelic. Zelic doesn't seem to be fighting this. Zelic just decides to drop it behind and not fight, giving the Renault an easy overtake. You can see his brakes burning on the inside. I'm kind of interested to see what temperature his brakes are at, because those brakes look disgusting as Pitch has just overtaken Tadpole on the main straight. That Racing Point power is ridiculous compared to the Ferrari anyway. Not stop, sorry, tyre wear. Yeah, Pitch on those 21-year-old, yes, the tyres are 21 years old, no. On those 21-old lap tyres, and Ellis has chosen to retire in the pit. Now we've only got 11 drivers left now. So one of these drivers will not get a point scored today, and right now it looks to be Tadpole. Tadpole just decided to follow behind, safely behind Pidge. Tadpole needs to... look, Tadpole does not seem to be in the best places currently. Since his tyres are 22... I keep saying 22 old. Yes, they're years... No, they're not years old, but 22 lap old tyres, meaning he's going to have a problem to struggle to get them towards the end of the track. Sorry, end of the track, end of the race. Honestly, it's been a long day. Another 12 laps, 13 even. That's going to bring him up to 36. That is a push, to say the least. But if anyone could do it, it can be him. But those hard tyres, Pidge is not going to need to pit once again. And neither maybe is Little Sparks. Little Sparks currently on 30 laps of his own tyres. Normally the hards can easily do 40. And I mean, like, like they can easily do 37, 38 before a huge amount of drop-offs. 42, 40 is where you see like a mass drop-off coming off. But as Quexy Boo goes into the pit, we're going to see him come off the hards. That is very interesting to see, as his hards could have easily lasted towards the end of the race. I'm going to see what he decides to come out on. I've missed that. As Ellis, who's that? Sorry, Drew goes on outside of him. I did not see Drew catching up there. But Drew, on those fresh softs, he's going to get an easy overtake now. What's happened there? There we go. Drew with an easy overtake, going to be able to get him here. Drew's going to be flying back up the standings now, with Zelic also looking to be... that Zelic and Slano also seem to be slowing down. There is going to be... room for Drew to catch up. That's where that was my train of thought halfway through my sentence. So yeah, but we haven't seen much of the top three yet. The top three just seem to be spaced out. Robin, I'm gonna jump back onto tyres. Yeah, Robin's gonna need to pit on these mediums. Robin, there is no way Robin is doing 40 laps on his mediums, and if he decides to go 40 laps, that drop-off is going to be humongous, leaving the door open for Connor, who's on brand new sources. Tadpole just overtaken Squidge. Squidge decided to pit. Squidge has gone into the pit, that's why. But 40 laps is going to be absolutely ridiculous for him to be able to do. And even if he managed to do, he's still got that penalty, and he's under investigation. So you can't help but think this is Red Bull's day, and Alpha Eclipse looking for, I believe it's going to be his second win out of the last 3 races. We saw Robin take the last one, and I believe Alpha Eclipse took the first day. If anyone wants to correct me on that, if I am wrong, but I believe Alpha thingy. What the hell happened here? I wish I could tell you. But yeah, if anyone wants to correct me on that, I believe Greg, Alpha Eclipse, did actually win Australia, but I do not remember. And for those wondering, I believe the T2 race is going to have to be pushed back a tiny bit because yeah, this race has seemed to be going over a bit. So I'm gonna see. I'm gonna talk. I'll make sure to get the actual T2 starting time before any of this, as Zelic is still gonna just try to be chasing Dano. As you see Dano just lock up into that corner slightly there. Oh, my throat is killing me. Jesus Christ. It doesn't see any battles on the grid. Robin is has to still pit most likely. Look. If we jump on Tadpole's POV, we can see Tadpole. Oh, has Tadpole disconnected? No. Okay. I thought Tadpole disconnected, but Tadpole is keeping up with Robin here, so you can't help but think that his tyres aren't in the best of positions currently. With those 30 lap old tyres, 10 laps to go. Oh, Robin is gonna eke out this one if he does. He's gonna eke it out. It's gonna be very interesting to say Lewis. Yeah. Gonna just stay on board with Zelic. Zelic is still trying to chase down Dano. Dano clearly looks to be much faster than him. However, with Zelic in that DRS, being able to hold on slightly. Let's jump onto the penalties. Let's see. Where's penalties? There we go. Let's see at the bottom of the grid. We see 2 for 6 seconds, another 3 seconds, and Zelic is currently sitting on 6 seconds of his own. That towards that, we need to pay attention towards that at the end of the race, because Zelic is slowing down a bit. He's going to be on older tyres, and Little Sparks and Drew both are on brand new tyres currently. No, sorry, Little Sparks isn't. I apologise, but Drew himself is going to be on brand new tyres. It's going to be interesting to see if. Honestly, what am I waffling about? Yeah, but yeah, Little Sparks himself. Drew is clearly in that 6 seconds, so doesn't seem to affect him. But Robin's got 3 seconds of his own, as well as being under investigation for the crash with the Ferrari. Not Ferrari, sorry, for the who was it? No, who did he crash with? With Crazy Boo, yeah, the Haas. He crashed with the Haas, so he's going to be also under investigation. And Alpha Eclipse is just slowly but surely on those brand new, I say brand new, newer medium tyres, just chipping away half a tenth here, half a tenth there in every corner, and you can't but help but think it will add up towards the end of the race, especially with Robin's 3 second penalty. Oh my god, for anyone wondering, probably no one is, my pizza has got cold now, so I'm trying to eat a bit. Honestly, cold pizza ain't even that bad. But as I was saying that from earlier, we've seen Zelic drop off now. Now out of the DRS, 1.2 seconds behind. We're going to jump on with Alpha Eclipse now, who we haven't seen much of yet. Been alone for most of the race. And it's a sad life. It's been lonely. Oh, sorry, this is Connor, not even Alpha Eclipse. But yeah, I was going to say Alpha Eclipse is on the softs. But yeah, even Connor himself, to be fair, they've been quite alone the entire race. But he's pushing into Robin here now. We've seen in one lap already 7/10 have lost. We're going to jump on with his lap at the time. Let's see what kind of laps he is doing here now. 54 seconds going into that final corner is not bad at all. Currently doing 101s. We're going to at the same time I'm going to jump on a fast lap. Let's see who has fast lap. Out of everybody is Pidge. Pidge, the man that's running in 11th currently. That extra point fast lap won't come in unless he does finish in the top 10. So that won't matter. But even we look at this. Alpha Eclipse currently 1/10 fastest lap. 1.5 tenths faster than Robin on this fastest lap, and you could tell here he's just catching up slowly but surely. Oh, I have no telemetry data. What the hell did I do there? Oh, picture connect to Tadpole. What's happened here? Has that come through now? What have I missed? No, not telemetry data. Gap. There we go. What did I miss there? Pidge made contact with Tadpole. Was that from earlier? No, he's already had the 6 seconds. Why did it come through now? It only came through for me now. No idea. No idea. But yeah, as I was saying, Alpha Eclipse is just slowly cutting into that time for Robin, getting a second, now almost a second every lap by this point. Robin, with that 3-second penalty, it looks to be just Alpha Eclipse's win. Even if Robin decides to stay out, Alpha Eclipse doesn't need to catch him. He needs to just make up 2 more seconds, and that will be GG to him. What a drive he's had. He stayed out of trouble while almost every other driver, bar maybe half a dozen, have got into some kind of scuffle, which is unfortunate to say the least. But hey, the incident clips is going to be popping off, and I am interested to see the arguments. But going into these final 5 laps, as Robin is going to be getting ready to cross this, getting ready for these final 5 laps now. Robin is set at 101.7 and Alpha Eclipse set at 109. That is 8/10 in 1 lap. And you can see, as I was saying, Robin's tyres are falling off majorly. Absolutely falling off. I believe that is going to be like 35 laps now, if I check correctly. 36 laps on those tyres. Unfortunate. But I'm looking at below. The only other hunt we can see is Drew is going to be chasing Zelik. Drew, obviously on those soft tyres, is going to have such an advantage. He's going to see if he can catch up now. Wait, doesn't Zelik have a penalty? Yeah, Zelik's already got a penalty, so that doesn't matter. Easton's got a penalty. What else? What else? Well, apart from that, there is nothing else going on the grid. The only other thing I can really think of is if Tadpole managed to get it with past 3 seconds off Little Sparks, but it's going to be hard to do so. Alpha Eclipse now 4.3 seconds behind Robin, slowly catching it behind him. As Drew is getting ready for the overtake here, already within the DRS zone of Zelik. I'm going to jump back onto that as soon as he gets closer, but we're going to stay with Alpha Eclipse. Alpha Eclipse chasing Robin for those 3 seconds. Robin obviously has that penalty, so only 1 more second and okay, I'm getting absolutely destroyed. Sorry, Grace. But yeah, Alpha Eclipse 7/10 off this. Really cut into this lap. We're gonna see what kind of lap times Robin is making. Robin is now done a 1:02.0. His lap times are dropping off majorly, but 8/10 again Alpha Eclipse is making here in section 1 alone. But as Drew is getting ready to overtake Zelik on this back straight and gets done with ease, is Zelik going to choose to fight this? Zelik decides to hold off and just leaves, and Zelik just hides in behind. Drew just going to be chasing now, 3 seconds behind Dano. Dano has a penalty of his own, so Drew could get a P5 for AlphaTauri here, as Alpha Eclipse has... Oh, I misclicked. Alpha Eclipse has provisionally... Oh, I messed up there. Gap. No, telemetry. No, lap data. That's what I wanted. Has provisionally in first place. With that 3-second penalty, he is now in first place, and Robin needs to get a move on if he is to win this race without thinking. As Tadpole is getting ready to overtake Little Sparks here. As I said previously, Tadpole needs to make 3 seconds space between him and Little Sparks, because Tadpole does have that penalty. We see Tadpole going into the distance, and Little Sparks needs to hold into his DRS, and he does. He's got so much ERS saved. The ERS and DRS are partnered together like a good old family, brother and sister. Keeping Little Sparks ahead just for the time being as Tadpole fights back. Tadpole needs to gain 3 seconds onto thingy, as Connor's decided to go into the pit. Obviously going to be going for that fast lap, going onto the softs. We're going to jump onto him after to see if he can get it. Drew still chasing Dano. That pass does not seem does not look to be, oh my god, does not seem to I don't know where I'm going with that sentence. Does not appear to be happening with him 3 seconds behind. There we go, that took me way too long to get out. But yeah, Drew chasing, Little Sparks already almost a second behind Tadpole. Tadpole now unable to do it, but we're going to jump on with Robin. Robin starting the final lap here. Going round corner 1, Alpha Eclipse 2 seconds behind now. It looks to, unless Alpha Eclipse has a calamity here on the last lap, it looks to be all and done for Alpha Eclipse. Going to jump on with Connor to see if he can get a fast lap afterwards. As Pitch is overtaken Quexiboo. What's happening here? Pitch's fast lap is going to count. Pitch's fast lap is going to count. Quexiboo just tyres seem to have dropped off. If he's going to fight this back, it's going to be interesting. Both have a 6-second time penalty, so that won't matter. Alpha Eclipse still chasing down Robin, but it's unnecessary as Robin is getting ready to go onto that penultimate corner, finishes it, going on to that last corner, getting ready to come across the line with Alpha Eclipse a second behind him. Robin weaving, he knows he hasn't won, and Alpha Eclipse has come and won the race. Well played to him. We're going to jump on with Connor, see if his lap times, lap data is fast enough for the fast lap scene, as he has switched to those softs. We're going to jump on and see if his sector 2 is quick enough. As Little Sparks finishes in front of, just finishes in front of Squidge and Tadpole. Tadpole with those penalties finishes in 10th. Half a second up is Connor. You're going to see if he can get his fastest lap, but 8th, 9th, 10th, and 11th. Tadpole is unable to get score points for the Ferrari. We get Haas points and Pitch getting the solo points for Thingy, and I believe that is going to be fastest lap for Connor. As Dano is, oh my god, Drew has cut him down. Drew has hunt Dano down within the 3 seconds, so Drew is going to come in 5th place in front of Dano, and Zelik finishing in 7th, finishing it up. What a race we've had there today. Oh, brother. And Easton, didn't say much about him towards the end of the race, but Easton had a brilliant race. We probably need to look at stewards or admins, whoever in it, just check up on whose name, Tadpole's times, because I believe Tadpole did come 9th, but I think it might have been a glitch where he said he's come 11th. But yeah, fair play to, I've skipped the ceremony, that is unfortunate, but we've seen Alpha Eclipse win it, Robin in 2nd, Connor in 3rd, followed by Easton, Drew, Dano, Zelik, Little Sparks, Pidge, Quexiboo getting the final point, and Tadpole getting 11th for some reason. We're going to make sure to get that fixed, because I believe he does deserve a 9th place after that. But we've got one qualifying later and a race. 2 hours later, my throat hurts, and it's been a brilliant race. So from me, it's been Illicit, it's been Vic, Illicit. I'm off. Well done to everybody in the race, and a brilliant race from Easton, who got driver a day, finishing in 4th place, coming from T2 to T1. Well played him, and thank you for watching.